Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Gaur Bhakta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Gaur Bhakta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, dear devotee. So today is Wednesday, it is 17th of April. It is Vishnu Masa or Chaitra Masa and Sukla Paksham, and it is Navami Tithi. So there is even the Vaishnava events. So today it is the appearance day of Lord Sri Ramachandra and the fasting until sunset. So there are a few lines from the special Vaishnava days, and also we shall see few information. So this is about the fasting. Prabhupada has given until the sunset. That is depends on the place and the country. So in UK it is normally after 7:30. There may be sunset time. We have to check the what is the sunset time um, from the Google. So it is after that fasting one has to take the Ekadasi type feast. It has been shared in the WhatsApp group about the fasting and about the pastime of Lord Ramchandra. Just quickly going through some pastimes and actually there's a summary of it. It is coming from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9 and Chapter 10, the summary of the pastimes of the Supreme Lord Ramchandra. So this 10th chapter describes how Lord Ramchandra appeared in the dynasty of Maharaja Katwanga. It is also describes the Lord's activities, telling how he killed Ravana, turned to Ayodhya, the capital of his kingdom. The son of Maharaja Katwanga was Dirgabahu, and his son was Raghu. The son of Raghu was Aja. The son of Aja was Dasharatha, and the son of Dasharatha was Lord Ramachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When the Lord descended into this world in his full quadruple expansion as Lord Ramachandra, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrugna, great sages like Valmiki, who were actually in knowledge of the absolute truth, described his transcendental pastimes. Srila Sukadeva Goswami describes these pastimes in brief. Lord Ramchandra went with Vishwamitra and killed Rakshasas like Maricha. After breaking the stout and strong bow known as Haradanu, the Lord married Mother Sita and cut down the prestige of Parashurama. To obey the order of his father, he entered the forest accompanied by Lakshmana and Sita. There he cut off the nose of Surpanaka and killed the associates of Ravana, headed by Khara and Doshana. Ravana's kidnapping of Sita Devi was the beginning of this demon's misfortune. When Maricha assumed the form of a golden deer, Lord Ramachandra went to bring the deer to please Sita Devi, but in the meantime Ravana took advantage of Lord's absence to kidnap her. When Sita Devi was kidnapped, Lord Ramachandra, accompanied by Lakshmana, searched for her throughout the forest. In the course of this search, they met Jatayu. Then the Lord killed the demon Kabanda and the commander Wali and established a friendly relationship with Sugriva. After organizing the military strength of the monkeys and going with them to the shore of the sea, Lord awaited the arrival of Samudra, the ocean personified. When the Samudra did not come, the Lord, the master of Samudra, became angry. Then the Samudra came to the Lord with great haste and surrendered to him, wanting to help him in every way. The Lord then attempted to bridge the ocean, and with the help of advice from Vibhishana, he attacked Ravana's capital, Lanka. Previously, Hanuman, the eternal servant of the Lord, had set fire to Lanka, and now, with the help of Lakshmana, The forces of Lord Ramachandra killed all the Rakshasa soldiers. Then the Lord Ramachandra personally killed Ravana. Mandodari and other wives lamented for Ravana, and in accordance with Lord Ramachandra's order, Vibhishana performed the funeral ceremonies for all the dead in the family. Lord Ramachandra then gave Vibhishana the right to rule Lanka and also granted him a long duration of life. The Lord delivered Sita Devi from the Ashoka forest and carried her in a flower aeroplane to his capital Ayodhya, where he was received by his brother Bharata. When Lord Ramchandra entered Ayodhya, Bharata brought his wooden shoes. Vibhishana and Sugriva held a whisk and fan. Hanuman carried an umbrella. Shatrugna carried the Lord's bow and two quivers. And Sita Devi carried a water pot containing water from holy places. Angada carried a sword, and the Jambavan carried a shield. After Lord Ramchandra, accompanied by Lord Lakshmana and Mother Sita Devi, met all his relatives, the great sage Vasistha enthroned him as king. The chapter ends with a short description of Lord Ramchandra's rule in Ayodhya. So from the one verse of this one, so about the brief, little bit deep into it. So तस्यापि भगवान् एष साक्षात् ब्रह्मण्यो हरिः अंशेन चतुर्धा अघात् पुत्रत्वं प्रार्थितः सुरैः रामलक्ष्मणभरतशत्रुघ्न इति संज्ञाय. So the Lord expanded, being prayed for by the demigod, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth Himself, directly appeared with His expansion and expansions of the expansion. The holy names were Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrugna. These celebrated incarnations thus appeared in four forms as the sons of Maharaja Dasharatha. And then further, so this is kind of a requesting protection from Lord Ramchandra to all the devotees. So to keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramchandra immediately gave up the position of king and accompanied by his wife, Mother Sita, wandered from one forest to another on his lotus feet, which were so delicate that they were unable to bear even the touch of Sita's palms. The Lord was also accompanied by Hanuman, or by another monkey, Sugriva, the king of the monkeys, and by his own younger brother, Lord Lakshmana, both of whom gave him relief from the fatigue of wandering in the forest. Having cut off the nose and ears of Surpanaka, thus dispelled her, the Lord was separated from Mother Sita. He therefore became angry, moving his eyebrows and thus frightening the ocean, who then allowed Lord Rama, to construct the bridge to cross the ocean. Subsequently, the Lord entered the kingdom of Ravana to kill him, like a fire devouring a forest. May that Supreme Lord Ramchandra give us all protection. Sri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai. That is from the events perspective. So we shall quickly move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami, so far, he has concluded the second chapter, the Lord in the heart, with the conclusive verse. So one has to hear Krishna Katha every day. And such a person, he will be purifying from all material contamination. He will attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. पिबन्त ये भगवत आत्मन सतां कथामृतं श्रवणपुटेषु संवृतं वनन्ति ते विषयविदुषिताशयं व्रजन्ति तच्चरण सरोरुहान्तिकम्. So likewise, he would attain the lotus feet of the Lord if he keep hearing Krishna Katha. So further, he is entering into third chapter. So the third chapter is the pure devotional service and the pure devotional service, the change in the heart. So this is here Sukadeva Goswami here saying, "O King Parikshit, You have asked me about the duty of a person who is about to die and the duty of a person in day-to-day basis. What is his duty? In people for the people in general. Likewise, when he's saying, I have answered for the question you have inquired from me. Likewise, he is just as acknowledging Parikshit. We are in the second canto, chapter 3, and verse number 1. श्रीशुकुवाच एवं एतन्निगदितं पृष्टवान् यद्भवान् मम नृणां यन्म्रियमाणानां मनुष्येषु मनीषिणाम् एवं एतद् So Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, so all these evam etan nigaditam, whatever I have answered, all these nigaditam you inquired. Prushtavan yad bhavan, sorry, and I have answered all these things, whatever you have inquired. Prushtavan, you have whatever you inquired. Prushtavan bhavan mama, unto me. So likewise, Sukadeva Goswami is saying, Drunam yan mriyamananam, and of Nrunam, of the human beings, yan mriyamananam, and who is on the threshold of death, who is on the threshold of death. Manusheshu manishinam, among us the human beings of intelligent men. Manishinam. So this is Sukadeva Goswami's statements. So this is especially prescribed for the people who are about to die and at the threshold of death. They have to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Katha, leaving everything aside, only hearing Krishna Katha. So evam etad nigatitam prushtavan yad bhavan mama nunam yan mrimananam manushyeshu manishinam. So translation for this verse, Shri Sukadeva Goswami said, Maharaja Parikshit, as you have inquired from me as to as the duty of the intelligent man who is on the threshold of death, so I have answered you. And purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So can I request today any unallocated devotee to read the purport? Can I request
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Me or
Usha?
Manta Mataji, yes, we allocated. So,
Yeah, Usha Mataji, can
okay,
you read Mataji, yeah, please?
okay, can you read the book?
Yes.
Hare Krishna. In human society all over the world, there are millions and billions of men and women, and almost all of them are less intelligent because they have very little knowledge of spirit soul. Almost all of them have a wrong conception of life, for they identify themselves with the gross and subtle material bodies, which they are not. In fact, they may be situated in different high and low positions in the estimation of human society. But one should know definitely that unless one inquires about his own self beyond the body and the mind, all his activities in human life are total failures. Therefore, out of thousands and thousands of men, one may inquire about his spirit self, and thus consult the revealed scriptures like Vedanta Sutras, Bhagavad Gita, and Srimad Bhagavatam. But in spite of reading and hearing such scriptures, unless one is in touch with a realized spiritual master, he cannot actually realize the real nature of self, etc. And out of thousands and hundreds of thousands of men, someone may know what Lord Krishna is in fact. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 21:2-123, it is said that Lord Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, prepared the Vedic literature in the incarnation of Vyasadeva for reading by the intelligent class of men in a human society, which is almost totally forgetful of the genuine relation with Krishna. Even such an intelligent class of men may be forgetful in their relation with the Lord. The whole Bhakti Yoga process is therefore a revival of the lost relation. This revival is possible in the human form of life, which is obtained only out of the evolutionary cycle of 8.4 million species of life. The intelligent class of human beings must take a serious note of this opportunity. Not all human beings are intelligent, so the importance of human life is not always understood. Therefore, manishinam, meaning thoughtful, is particularly used here. A manishinam person like Maharaj Parishit must therefore take to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and fully engage himself in devotional service, hearing, chanting, etc. of the holy name and pastime of the Lord, which are all Kathamrita. This action is especially recommended when one is preparing for death. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare
Jai.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So here, Prabhupada he explaining all about these things. There are so many millions of people, but very few people come to Krishna consciousness or Dwadadi, uh, Jnani cha, so Bharatarshabha. So Krishna says these are the four kinds of out of those things. Manushyanam sahasreshu kasyat jatati siddhai. Very few people they will try to understand out of those yatamapi siddhanam kashin mam vedi tattvatah. Very few people understand me tattvatah by scientific knowledge, by practical experience, self-realization. So that is all these things Prabhupada is explaining here. Um, and this is after reading the scriptures. And also, unless one has got a spiritual mastery, he cannot even uh, realize, actually realize the real nature of the self. So when we have a spiritual master, we feel that humbleness and meekness following the orders of the orders of the spiritual master. That way we get trained, trained, and then like a being a servant of the Lord, servant of the spiritual master. Then when we leave this material world and entering into the spiritual world, there we continue that service attitude or the mood which we have developed towards the Lord. And also here, Prabhupada is mentioning about the Lord Krishna has appeared as Vyasadeva to compile all the Vedic scriptures. So this is for Anaddo Upasimam Sakshat Bhakti Yoga Madokchaje Lokasya Ajanato Vidvan Chakre Satpata Samhitam. Chakre Satpata Samhitam. All the scriptures, not only this Vedas, one Veda split into four and giving it to all these rishis, Paila, Jaimini, Vaishampayana, and all these four sages, and then further all the Puranas to Romaharshana, and Romaharshana to he has given all the Puranas to his son, that is Sotu Goswami or Ugrashrava, and he continued. So likewise, all this knowledge has been spread. That is in the form of incarnation of Vyasadeva, and now we have got that Srimad Bhagavatam, and Prabhupada is further also saying uh, about the evolutionary cycle of 8.4 million species of life. And this is again, all intelligent people can understand and inquire about his constitutional position. What is my duty? Who am I? So this is Yaya Sammohito Jiva Atmanam Trivunatmakam. Like they are in the bewilderment. So they have to come in contact with the realized souls, spiritual masters and acharyas. That is Manishinam. That is Manishinam. Prabhupada is mentioning. Uh, and Sukadev, Manushyeshu Manishinam, who is intelligent enough. Like Parikshit Maharaj is inquiring about his duty at the verge of death. So he's at the threshold of the death. And he is also inquiring on behalf of all the people in general as well. That Sukadeva Goswami is going to answer later on. So this is our all Hari Kathamritam, the action which is especially recommended when one is preparing for death. So that is very beautiful purport. Prabhupada is giving every time in every purport all the insights. So that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. एवं एतन् निगदितं पृष्टवान् यद्भवान् मम नृणां यन्नियमानानां मनुष्येषु मनीषिणाम्. So that is Sukadeva Goswami saying. So we shall quickly move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today letter to Sumati Morarji, February 2, 1970, Los Angeles. It's a small letter only. Can I request any unallocated devotees to read this letter? Small one only. Or anyone else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, may I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Krishna. Madam Sumati Morarji by Shah Heber. Please accept my greetings. I hope you are doing well. Since a long time I have not heard from you. I hope this letter will find you in good health and devotional service of Lord Krishna. I hope you are getting my Back to Godhead paper regularly, and you will be glad to know that the paper has increased in circulation by this time, and we are printing 50,000 copies per month. Also, you will be pleased to know that now I have got 24 branches. Perhaps you have seen the list in our Back to Godhead. Our Indian Vaishnavas are helping me by contributing each one pair or more Radha Krishna Murtis for our different temples. I would request you also to contribute one pair of Radha Krishna Murti and recommend some of your friends to do the same. You will find in the enclosed copy of the letter that Dhalmiya Jayan Trust has contributed one pair of murti, and similarly, the Birla Trust has contributed 4 pairs of murtis. Now, I request you to carry these murtis to America by your shipping line. The murtis are being prepared in Vrindavan under the direction of Sri H.S. Sharma, Secretary to Dhalmiya Jain Trust. The murtis are already packed and ready for dispatch. So on hearing from you, immediately they will be to you sent to your care for being carried by your shipping lines to the respective destinations, namely Boston, Montreal, New York, and Los Angeles. So kindly send your instruction to the following address: H.S. Sharma, Dharmiya Charitable Trust, 4 Scindia House, New Delhi. Awaiting your early reply and thanking you in anticipation. Yours in service of Lord, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji, from this letter?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. It's like this letter is to this Sumati Moraji. So she was um, we should be very indebted to her. So she contributed a lot to these to help Prabhupada. So this letter Prabhupada is showing a like a paternal affection like he got the power.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, we can't hear you. Hare Krishna, Saranya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Am I audible now?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I don't know, bro. Some issue with my Wi-Fi today. So I was saying like these Mataji is we should be very indebted to this Smriti Morarji. She has contributed a lot to this movement. So and Prabhupada was had a paternal affection, like he can ask a help from these Mataji, like he can ask her, you should contribute a pair of murtis, and you can ask your friends also. So Prabhupada has a power and a place in her heart, so that he can demand some services from her. And Prabhupada was also asking her for the help for dispatching the deities from India to the America, this particular destination. Few days back, we saw a letter in which Prabhupada was asking, he was sure that if this Mataji knew about these things, she will do it for free, like Prabhupada was confident that. So these, I think these are the letter, this is the letter sent to this Mataji for help, asking help by Srila Prabhupada. So it's like Srila Prabhupada's intelligence, like whom to ask what, how to manage things, how to get things done. So yes, Prabhu, this is what I understood from this letter. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees? Okay, so that is Prabhupada's relationship with Sumati Morarji Mataji. And so that there is always a blissful relations among the devotees. And Prabhupada is encouraging to send motis from her friends and engage in the devotional service. Okay, that is the takeaway points from this letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today evening at 8:30, we have got Kirtan evening with the Shridhar Govindas Prabhuji and Supriya Gopi Mataji. That's all kindly joined. And since today it is Ramchandra's appearance day, so possibly the songs would be accordingly, songs and bhajans. That's all from the announcements side from me. And dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything, and in the temple also there will be festivals. Jahanu Kanya Mataji shared the details earlier. So please find those details in the WhatsApp group. And if you have got any other details, kindly share. Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai.
हरे कृष्ण
Krishna.
everyone।
Krishna, Krishna,
Happy Ram
Krishna.
Navami. Hare Krishna.
पंचानंद श्री